Hi guys, happy Sunday. I wanted to come on here and share a quick ministry minute with you guys. I get these little things stuck in my head, stuff that speaks to me, and then I want to share it in case it speaks to somebody else. So I'm sitting out in my backyard again for this ministry minute. Kids are all in the house, and it's loud in there. So even though it's 1,000 degrees outside here in Missouri, I'm gonna sit out here, and I'm just telling you that in case I start to sweat on video. I am so sorry because it is hot and I am outside to avoid the noise of 9 children. So huge blessings, but those blessings are noisy. So I wanted to tell you about this little minute and this little thought I had at church today. So we went to church this morning and worship team pulled out the song King of My Heart. And that's a pretty popular worship song. It's one of my absolute favorite worship songs. If you've never heard it before, I encourage you to go look it up. I'm gonna guess you probably heard it before because it's, like I said, it's a pretty popular worship song. But I haven't heard that worship song in probably 6, 7, 8 months. And we used to play it all the time when I was lead pastoring. Like, we played that worship song all the time. Like, my congregation probably got really tired of that worship song because I'm one of those people who can just play a song or read a book on repeat and not get tired of it. And I know a lot of people aren't like that. So if you were part of my congregation and I bored you to death with that song, I'm apologizing now. But anyway, so there's a part of that worship song that says, the King of my heart, he's the echo of my days. And I haven't heard the song in a long time, and so the impact of that, even though I've heard it so many times, was very strong. Like, the impact of that statement, he's the echo of my days, it was really strong. And of course, immediately my mind went big, like he's the echo of my days. Like, when I pass away one day, whether my life be short or long, is it going to be evident that God was the echo of my days, that he was the theme to my life, that he is what I lived for, he is who I served? And are people going to recognize that when I pass away? Or they're going to be people that I brought to Jesus? Or they're going to be people whose lives I impacted for Christ? And then, so that was my initial thought, which was a really big thought to me. It was a big deal. And then as the day has gone on, like, I've narrowed that down a little bit. I've considered it a little more as I've continued to ponder it. So how do we end up at the end of our life with God being the echo of our days? Well, we start small. So we start with him being the echo of every single day of our lives. Like, when we get home at the end of the day, was God the echo of our day? Did we pray and just talk to him? Did we consider what he wanted in situations that we faced? Did we show the love of Christ to other people? Did we lead other people to Christ, maybe even during the day? And all those little things add up at the end of the day to Christ being the echo of your day, which then adds up to, at the end of your life, Christ being the echo of your life. Like, you served him all the days of your life. And this is how we get to a point at the end of our lives where we come face to face with Jesus and he says, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." And those thoughts have just been so powerful for me all day long. And I want to be mindful about it. Like, I'm a teacher and I go back to school this week, and I want to be mindful about God being the echo of my every single day. And so there's a story that somebody told me, and for the life of me, I cannot remember who told me this story. So if you're watching this and you told me this story, please go take credit for it in the comments, because I don't remember, and I like to give credit where credit is due. But somebody was telling me about somebody who works in maintenance who just absolutely loves their maintenance job because they come across so many people during the day. They're in proximity to so many different people that they get the chance to spread the love of Christ and tell people about Jesus and pray for people on a daily basis. And when I think of God being the echo of my days, that's exactly what I think about. That exact scenario right there. Like, no matter what it is that you're doing, if you're a cashier or a teacher or a maintenance person or maybe a line worker in a factory, whatever it is that you do, you can still take Jesus with you every single day. And you can still pray for people and pray over people and be a light in people's lives and lead people to Jesus. And it doesn't, like, we as Christians have lost that art of taking Jesus with us wherever we go. We think that to be spreading Christ, we have to be evangelists and preachers, and that's not even close to true. That's not even close to true. You take Jesus wherever you go. And I absolutely love that story, and that's exactly what I think about when I think about coming home at the end of the day and God having been the echo of my day. And all that adds up until he's the echo of your life when you finally pass away. And that is my ultimate goal and purpose in life, is that at the end of my life, everyone knows that I serve Jesus, and that when I come face to face with him, he says, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." Those are my goals in life. But we have to be mindful. It's not something that comes easily, and there's going to be days where it doesn't go well. There's going to be days where we have to pick ourselves up and try harder the next day, and that's okay. It's a mindfulness. It's a mindset it's going to take practice. That's just all there is to it. It takes practice, and that's okay. But that was a really powerful thought to me, and I just wanted to share it in case it's powerful for somebody else. And maybe somebody else needed to hear that. And so just wanted to hop on here and share that with you guys. And I'm going to go inside and cool off now because it really is super hot out here. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And I wish you guys all God's love and smiles. Until next time.